Hi, I'm Heather Worsham, and I'm your 2015 Libertarian candidate for Congress. Today there's a few different things I'd like to speak about. One being our military. Oftentimes America finds itself making more enemies than friends when attempting foreign intervention. Therefore, we need to remove our troops from the Middle East. Even our large military budget didn't save us from those attacks on 9/11. Therefore, by the government using its intelligence and removing troops, we can save our military men and women. Therefore, bringing peace and prosperity to America. The next issue I'd like to speak about is the legalization of marijuana. Although I am libertarian, I do believe the legalization should not be permitted. One reason being it kills brain cells and our adolescents will be negatively affected. Another reason being that our roadways will become more dangerous for those who are driving under the influence. I would like to point out the fact that other candidates running against me do believe in the legalization of marijuana. Their reasoning being that it'll help us medically and economically. But we don't rely on opium for morphine, so why should we rely on marijuana medically? Not only that, but our economy shouldn't have to rely on a drug to bring it back. I believe America's higher standards than that. Stay in school. The last problem I'd like to speak about are economic issues within the U.S. There are too many economic issues, and one is welfare. Welfare, it needs to be largely reduced. Too many Americans rely on it. And the time span for welfare needs to be reduced to 8 months. Therefore, in that time period, one can find a job and work towards stability. Social Security. Too many Americans are paying into a program that they won't receive. The current tax rate is 6.2%, and for those who are employed themselves, the rate for them is 12.4%. I believe Americans should have the ability to manage their own money and opt out of Social Security. Lastly, our $18 trillion debt is an ever-occurring issue. One way to cut this is to send troops back home. Not only will it cut spending, but it'll keep terrorists out. And then another way is to cut programs such as Social Security, welfare, and Medicaid. And finally, we need to tap into our oil reserves in Alaska and use our own resources. This way, we can work towards a better economy. Get my purse! I'll prevent the government from taking money from you. Vote for me so I can be here to serve you.
It's gonna be bright.